Welcome to Silent Trading. In this video, I'm going to tell you the real reason traders fail, the myth of strategy, and what really kills traders, my turning point. When discipline saved me. What lack of discipline looks like in real life. How to build discipline. Systems over willpower. Let's get started. Let me ask you a question. Why do most traders fail? Is it because they don't understand technical analysis? Because they don't know about risk management? Or maybe because they haven't found the perfect strategy? No. Most traders fail because they never learn discipline. Not the kind of discipline you read about in books. I'm talking about the kind of discipline that shows up when you're alone. Staring at a red number on your screen, heart racing, hands sweaty, and you still don't touch the trade. That kind of discipline. In this video, I'm not going to sell you a dream. I'm going to tell you the truth. The painful truth that took me 13 years to understand. Discipline is the only path to survival in trading. And survival is the only path to success. The myth of strategy and what really kills traders. I've seen traders with perfect strategies blow up their accounts. I've seen analysts who can read the markets like a book lose everything. I've seen beginners get lucky and professionals lose their edge. What makes the difference? One word: control. Not control over the market, because that's impossible, but control over yourself. You can't force the market to move your way, but you can control when you enter, when you exit, how much you risk, and whether you let your emotions interfere. Discipline is not about having rules. Everyone has rules. The question is, do you follow them when it matters most? When you're down 4 trades in a row, when you're tempted to go all in to make it back, when you want to skip your analysis because this setup looks too good to miss, that's where traders die, in those little moments of weakness. Not in the big ones, the small, silent ones. My turning point. When discipline saved me. Let me tell you a story, one I'm not proud of. It was 2014. I had been trading for 2 years. I thought I was good. I had just had a streak of 9 winning trades, and I felt unstoppable. I increased my lot size. I ignored my stop loss. I broke every rule I had written for myself. The next trade went against me. I told myself it would come back. It didn't. I doubled down. It dropped further. I sat in front of the screen for 7 hours watching the loss grow. Eventually, the platform closed my position. Margin call. Account gone. That was the day I learned something no course had ever taught me. It's not the strategy that saves you, it's discipline. Without it, your best edge will destroy you. After that day, I stopped chasing new indicators. I stopped looking for holy grails. I started studying myself, my patterns, my weaknesses, my triggers. And from that moment on, I treated discipline like oxygen. Without it, nothing else matters. Like the video if it made you stop and think and pass it on to someone who's still chasing signals. Thank you. What lack of discipline looks like in real life. You might think you're disciplined until you're tested. So let me give you examples of what lack of discipline really looks like in trading. Revenge trading. You lose one trade, and instead of stopping to analyze, you immediately enter another, just to get even. Overtrading. You see a few setups, and suddenly you're in 10 trades at once, without realizing how much total risk you're holding. Moving stop loss. The price moves against you, and instead of accepting the loss, you move your stop further out. Impulsive entries. You see a strong candle and jump in without a plan. Ignoring your plan. You had a rule to only trade breakouts, but today you're trading pullbacks because this one looks good. I've done all of those, and every time it cost me. Discipline isn't tested when things go well. It's tested when you're tired, frustrated, impatient. When you want to believe that this time, it'll be different. But trading doesn't care what you believe. It only reflects what you do. Building discipline. Systems over willpower. Discipline doesn't come from motivation. It comes from systems. Because when the market opens, your emotions will show up. Every single time. If you rely on willpower to stay disciplined, you'll fail. Eventually, you'll be tired, distracted, or stressed, and you'll crack. That's why serious traders don't rely on willpower. They rely on process. Let me show you how I did it. Pre-market checklist. Every morning, before I even open a chart, I go through a written checklist. Fixed risk. I never risk more than 1% per trade. No exceptions. 3-strike rule. If I lose 3 trades in a day, I stop. Trading journal. Every trade is logged, not just the numbers, but how I felt when I took it. Scheduled breaks. I don't trade on Fridays. And I take 1 week off every 2 months, no matter what the market is doing. Discipline doesn't mean perfection. It means creating conditions where your future self has no choice but to follow the plan. And if you break the plan, there has to be a consequence. Trading is a game of behavior, and your behavior needs boundaries. Discipline is freedom. Most traders think discipline is restrictive. They think it's a cage, something that holds them back. But let me tell you something most people never realize. Discipline is not a prison. It's a path to freedom. Because when you're disciplined, you don't second-guess yourself. You sleep better. You stop trading from fear. You don't chase. You know what to do and when to stop. You trade less. You risk less. And you earn more. The market is chaos. Discipline is your anchor. Final words and a message for serious traders. If you're still watching this, you're not a hobbyist. You're serious. So let me leave you with this. You will have losing streaks. You will feel frustrated. You will doubt yourself. And you will be tempted to break your rules. But every time you choose discipline over emotion, you make a silent vote for the trader you want to become. So keep showing up. Keep following your plan, and keep protecting your capital like your life depends on it, because in this game, it does. And if this video spoke to you, like it. If you know someone who needs to hear it, share it. And if you're ready to walk the long road with me, subscribe. No hype, no shortcuts. just trading as it really is. We'll talk soon.